Then you remember Claudette Colvin as well just died. Back she was the one who was like basically the first Rosa Parks. She passed away too around the same time. So all of that's happening because, you know, that whole thing with that car, you know, Cara is rising up. And remember, she used to be on All That with Amanda Bynes. Remember, she was on Little Bill back in the day. Little Bill is just a William, you know. And they said she was suffering from a lot of homelessness these days, and she was 33 years old. And she got hit by 2 cars, the first and second coming. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is serious. There's no way around none of this. Then you got the Patriots. You know, you got to have Cardi B connected with the Patriots, which I'm going to get deeper on this in a minute. But, you know, you got Drake May, you know, Drake, which just means dragon, and then May, which goes into the whole thing with the Freemasons, May 1776 with their Freemasonry Illuminati, you know, being formed in May 5th, May 4th, May 5th. So that whole thing is all connected. Drake May. And then you got Diggs. Remember, he was a Minnesota Viking, remember? Pretty sure y'all remember that. And he wears number 8, which just goes into the whole theme of what? The infinity. The serpent on the pole, the snake on the pole, Christ risen up as a serpent on the pole. I was just talking about Will Smith, wasn't I? So they want to keep pushing their patriotism. So that's why they got to go against the Broncos, because we are in the year of the horse. Revelation 19:11, the Messiah and his saints will ride upon the white horses, not like literally, but like on a spiritual level, symbolically. That's why Luka Doncic was where? He was a Dallas Maverick, which is a white horse, correct? Then he was in the American Airlines Arena. What is that? That's the planes. Now he's wearing a Staples Center as a Laker, because Christ is the living waters, the Laker. Then it's gold, purple, and gold for royalty. Then he's in the Staples Center, right? The Staples Center. So that goes into the headstone of the altars. So that's why they had to dominate, because the Patriots had to do that, because that's just their patriotism. They want to keep pushing. No Exodus, be an American. Let freedom reign. That's why they had to beat Houston, because Houston got the bullhead, which just goes to the Alpha and Omega, the Alpha, the headstone, Christ, the bull. Revelation 4:7, he's as a royal bull, a lion of Judah. He's as a son of man, a royal bird. You know what I'm saying? It's all right there. So let's get into that Cardi B connection. It's got to happen in San Francisco Levi Stadium, because Levi Stadium, it just means Levi just derives out of Lewis, and Levi is just the priesthood. You know, Christ is the high priest this time. So you got to have San Francisco, because that's what? The Golden Gate Bridge. Isn't Christ our way into heaven? Isn't he our bridge to the Father, into the kingdom of heaven? You read it, you can tell me. You know? So that's why they got to have that connection. They got to have Ephraim, so-called Hispanic Latinos, dealing with ICE, because they know Judah and Ephraim are coming together as one stick under the holy kingdom of Judah. So it says in Ezekiel 37:19, say unto them, thus saith the Lord thy God, behold, I will take thy stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in my hand. So Judah and Ephraim coming together as one. That's why they're trying to attack Ephraimites with the wall. They're trying to deport Ephraim.